Hello everyone, it's me again, Joseph, your host, and welcome back to our channel and the Daily Reflection. Today we're reflecting on the readings for Saturday of the second week in Ordinary Time. These stories are full of emotion, grief, loyalty, and even misunderstanding. They invite us to think about how we stay faithful to God and to each other, especially when life gets tough. Let's start with our first reading from the second book of Samuel. We find David just after he learns that King Saul and his son Jonathan have died in battle, and you might expect David to be relieved. After all, Saul spent years trying to harm him, but that's not what happens. Instead, David and his men tear their clothes and mourn deeply. David even writes a beautiful, sorrowful song, a lament, for Saul and Jonathan. He praises them, calling them swifter than eagles, stronger than lions. Why would David mourn the man who was his enemy? It's because David saw something bigger. He respected Saul as the king God had anointed. He chose to remember the good in Saul, not just the bad. And his grief for Jonathan, his dearest friend, is heartbreaking. Their friendship was a powerful bond of love and loyalty. This reading teaches us a profound lesson about honor. It shows us how to look past a person's flaws and see the good, to honor the roles they played in our lives, and to grieve with a loyal heart. It reminds us that forgiveness and respect are signs of true strength. Now, let's turn to the responsorial psalm, Psalm 80. This is a powerful cry for help from the people of Israel. They feel lost, like their enemies are laughing at them. They've been fed with the bread of tears. Yet in their suffering, they don't give up. They call out to God, the shepherd of Israel. They ask God to let your face shine on us that we may be saved. This psalm is a beautiful example of faith in dark times. It teaches us that it's okay to feel weak and to cry out to God. In fact, that's when our faith can grow the strongest. It's about trusting that even when we feel forgotten, God is still our shepherd, ready to lead us back to safety and light. Finally, we arrive at our gospel reading from Mark. It's a very short but powerful scene. Jesus has returned home, and a huge crowd presses in on him and his disciples, so packed they can't even find a moment to eat. The situation is intense, and when Jesus' family hears about it, they get worried. They think he's gone too far, that he's out of his mind. They actually try to take him away, to protect him from himself. Think about that for a moment. Jesus, in the middle of his divine mission, is misunderstood by the people who should know him best, his own family. They love him, but they don't yet understand the full scope of what he's doing. This is such a relatable human experience. You ever tried to do something good? Something you felt called to do, only to have people you love question you or worry about you. This gospel shows us the loneliness that can come with following God's call. Jesus doesn't get angry or defensive. He simply continues his work. He stays focused on his mission to heal and to teach. His example is a powerful reminder for us. We are called to persevere, to stay faithful to what God has asked of us, even when we face doubt or misunderstanding from others. It teaches us that our ultimate loyalty is to God's plan, and that requires courage and trust. So what do these readings teach us when we bring them all together? They teach us about faithfulness in the face of life's biggest challenges. David shows us faithfulness in grief and loyalty to relationships, even complicated ones. The psalm shows us faithfulness in prayer, even when we feel hopeless. And Jesus shows us faithfulness to our mission, even when we are misunderstood. These stories invite us to look at our own lives. How do we handle loss? Do we, like David, choose to honor the memory of those we've lost, focusing on the good? How do we handle misunderstanding? Do we, like Jesus, stay focused on our path, trusting that God is with us? And in our darkest moments, do we, like the psalmist, keep calling out to God, trusting that his face will shine on us again? The path of faith is not always easy. It involves moments of sorrow, confusion, and challenge. But these readings assure us that God is with us through it all. He gives us the strength to remain loyal, the grace to forgive, and the courage to persevere. Let's close with a short prayer. Lord, thank you for these powerful readings. Help us to be like David, loyal and honorable in our relationships. Help us to be like the psalmist, always turning to you in prayer. And help us to be like Jesus, staying faithful to your call, even when it's hard, or when others don't understand. Give us the strength to persevere with love and hope. Amen. Thank you for joining me for this reflection. I hope these readings bring you comfort and encouragement in your week ahead. If this reflection was helpful to you, please consider liking and sharing this video and subscribing for more. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and healthy as usual. See you next time, and may God bless you always.